I'm now going to do a couple problems from page 498. Number 51. 51 is a multiple choice question where it says you want to design a study to estimate the proportion of students at your school who agree with this statement. The student government, an effective organization for expressing the needs of students to the administration. You will use a 95% confidence interval, and you would like the margin of error to be 0.05 or less. So we know that margin of error is equal to z star times the standard error. We want the margin of error to be 0.05. If it's a 95% confidence interval, we know the z star is 1.96. Since it's a proportion, we're dealing with p-hats. We don't know what p-hat is, so we use 0.5. We call this a conservative estimate. We plug in 0.05 times 1 minus 0.5 divided by n. We need to use algebra now. Make sure you know how to do your algebra here. First, I want to divide by 1.96. Divide by 1.96. Now, I don't have a calculator on me, so follow along. Whatever you get for this answer, that goes down here. You get a number. The square root of 0.5 times 0.5 divided by n. Next, you need to get rid of the square root. So, you're going to square it and square. That releases the square root, and then you can use cross multiplication or whatever it may be to figure out what n is. Now, I did solve it back in my office. I'm not in my office now. And I found that n was equal to 384 point something. So you always round up. So n is equal to 385. I'm now going to do number 55. 55 is similar, but we're dealing with means. And 55 is on page 518. On 55, it wants to estimate how large a sample would be needed to estimate the mean BMI mu in this population within 1%. So again, same formula. 1 is equal to z star. Now this time it's 99% confidence, so your z star is 2.576. The standard deviation they give you at 7.5, and that is a sample standard deviation, divided by the square root of n. Again, we use algebra to solve. Get rid of that 2.576 first by dividing. Again, you could use cross multiplication to get rid of your square root. You square it. Make sure you ask me on Monday if you're struggling with the algebra piece. After that, once you solve for n, you get 373 when you round up. I'm now going to do number 65 on page 519. This says use some algebra to find the exact. I don't care. I basically want to make sure that you just know how to find the T star from table B. That's it. And it says for a 99% confidence level. With degrees of freedom equal to 58 minus 1, which is 57. Now 57 is not on the table. So in the notes, I said you want to go to the next one that is smallest. So we'd use degrees of freedom for 50. And that T star now, okay, that critical value is equal to 2.678. Let me know if you have questions on that one. I'm going to be done now because the next problem takes a while and I want to get this one online.